I'm from Pará. I I've been studying English for a while. So I try to keep it going in this process of learning another language. And talking helps me a lot to don't give up and to improve it little by little because it's sometimes it's so difficult. But I think nowadays for me it's no more about just learning or study. I enjoy this, and because this I like to this process. I think I can feel better better as uh, maybe a talkative person. I try. I'm not talkative person, but I like it nowadays to communicate more than in the past because I start to appreciate it, this skill and appreciate to listen to people, to pay attention more, and to share my opinions, to learn from others. I think it's a health process. Yeah. And about it, money, yeah, money. I think money can allow us to do whatever you want to do, and it's important because we live in a capitalism, and everything we can achieve. You need to to have a financial situation to do to buy whatever. So it's important. But I think it's important to have a balance and don't like driving by money. It's important to separate and yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Good points, Ayla. And what about you, Camila? Please introduce yourself and why is money important?
Hi guys, my name is Camila. I am 39 years old. As Vinicius said, I am here because of the 30 days challenge, and I think we are almost finished the challenge. I discovered TNT through LinkedIn. I was having English private classes with a teacher, and I was not so happy. So I decided to enjoy the platform to understand a little bit about it. I live in São Paulo and I work as accountant here. I am here to improve my English, but I speak Spanish too. But nowadays, my first goal is really to English. And um, regarding the question, I guess nowadays money is the only way that you can achieve your goals. Like if we are here, we are here to improve, so we are here because we need to pay something. Or if you have to maybe travel, you have to get some money, and we are all the weekend working, so this is a part of our life nowadays. And as Ayla said, we are living a capitalism society, so we are almost slave for it. But this is not a big deal for me. I think it's a change, a fair change, in my opinion, I guess. That's it.
Okay. Yeah, nice. Elton, are you here? Yeah, I do not think.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you are here. Great. So please introduce yourself and why is money important?
Well, first of all, sorry I was driving. Uh, uh, well, I am a guy from São Paulo. I have been working as a Python developer. I'm graduated in computer science. I'm a father. Well, yeah, that's me. About the question, I totally agree with all of you. I believe that we need the money to have the basic things in our life, to have comfort, uh, to eat, to have a home. Uh, so we live in a capital society, like the girl said. Uh, yeah, that's the my reason. I believe that it brings us comfort. It can take us to our dreams, to our goals, and bring us healthy and this kind of thing.
Great. Yeah, and what about your opinion? Please introduce yourself and why is money important?
Okay. I'm Vinicius. Um, I'm living in Curitiba, South of Brazil, and I am 59 years old. Um, I'm a father of two, and I have three grandchildren. I'm married, and today I live only with my wife and a little dog. I'm working with technology. I'm software developer. Uh, well, uh, money is tool and uh, is I think um, is important because through that we can achieve uh, buy anything what you need and what I need what we want. Okay. Um, I think not more than that. Uh, I am a little realistic about this subject because I suffer mm, uh, um, much with uh, this guy called money. But today our relationship are different.
Great. We will discuss a little bit about our relationship with money because basically everyone agrees that money can make our dreams come true. But even we have so much money, sometimes we do not make our dreams come true because we do not control this. We spend a lot, we do not save anything. So in the end of the year or in any moments that we think we want to achieve something, we just do not have money because we spend with many different things. So, Camila, do you have a good relationship with money? Do you think you have a good control?
Yes, I have, but could be better. But nowadays, I have a good control. I work with finance, but doesn't mean too much. my job related to my life. I think I learned it through the years how to deal with money and how to control my little wishes, I guess. So nowadays I am better, but I had a terrible past, I guess. But I can say that I am a controlled person, I guess, related to money.
You said something really interesting that you are out, you work with accountability, but it doesn't mean so much thing.
No.
Yeah, definitely. I read A Psychology of Money a
Oh,
few months
yeah.
ago. Yeah, so the book says that one thing is where you know what to do, but other thing is the way you act. So
Yes.
okay, I can work with money, but I don't know how what to do with this. So yeah,
Yeah. This is really true.
yeah. And what about you, Nelton? Do you think you have a good relationship with money?
Well, I don't know. I believe that nowadays I invest in the right things, uh, but I have a little problem because I can't save money. I don't know the reason, but it's like that story when when you have 100 uh, free, something happens in your house and you need to buy something that you are missing. But comparing the my current moment with my past, I live much better. I'm more organized. I and like I said, I believe that my money, the effort of my money goes to the right stuff. So yeah, more or less.
Great. Yeah. And you also said something really interesting. Be organized about your money. And okay, I cannot say save anything at the end of the month, but I know exactly where my money is going because sometimes we even do not have the control about your money. We have no idea where they are going. So at the end of the month, we just, okay, it's over, and I have no idea why. And what about you, Ayla? Do you think you have a good relationship with money?
Well, I try. I try. I think um, when I receive my salary, the first thing I do is to pay my debts because I'm afraid of about that. I think it's important to have a good control. I try to save some money if there is some, and to invest in something. I think it's good. Uh, and pay attention how 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 many purchases you do because sometimes maybe you may lost the control if you buy a lot of things and don't pay attention, don't organize, don't have a good uh, organization about how much money you have, and you need to pay your debts, and to try to have a control about your financial situation. I think I'm not uh, maybe a buyer. A buyer. Uh, I I buy what I need, but no so much. So uh, because I don't have a lot of money, so I need to think before I purchase. Like uh, if I really have afford it or not. Something like that. I try to think it before I decided if I will buy something or not. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, it's not something compulsive. It's something controlled. Yeah, it's something good as well. And what about you, Vinny? Do you think you have a good relationship with money?
Well, like I said before, today I think a relationship with money is um, good enough because finally I learned control and yeah, um, I became disciplined with the use of money because I grew up in a poor family uh, and I didn't learn how to handle money. In the when I was young and started to work in my first jobs, I spent more than I earned and following debts very beginning of my life. And I travel for life, running behind the debts uh, and trying to overcome problems. Uh, and only in the when I was 45 years old, uh, I really started uh, control money because I learned control my mind um, in that area, and I pay the price to put money of control. I pay. I have paid all my debts and start to uh, make a reservation of money. And today I was controlled.
Good news. Great. Yeah, and it's something uh it's something really interesting what you said about being poor and do not learn about how control our money. I also have no, I do not learn how to control this. It was something that I'm learning now. So I'm almost 30. So and I starting right now to learn it. Ayla and Delta said about investments. I have no idea how to invest, for example. So, Ayla, how do you learn it about investments, about how control your money? how do you learn it about uh this topic?
In fact, I don't know. My husband listen me. My husband. He is so interested about investment, and because this, uh, he tried to show me the important investment, and then he talked to me. So you need to do it because if you want to uh, uh, I don't know, you want to buy something in the future, you need to invest in better your money. And I try to do, but I'm a conservator, I don't know. And I do a little investment, but I confess I don't know much about it.
Yeah, and yeah, sometimes people push so much ourselves because okay, I'm learning about how to save money, and people ask me about investment. Jesus, I learned how to save, so be calm, okay? And what about you, Camila? How do you learn it about finances?
I understand a little bit about the investment, but I'm not an expert. I know this is really boring, I guess, sometimes. If you have to learn this, you are like, oh my gosh. And this is related to another things. You are unable to spend your money, and you have to understand how to do it. So it's, of course, it's not a happy thing to learn, right? But I know a little bit about investments, and for me, it's really important to save money. I felt like I can have a little control of my life, and I think more than save, you have to take emergency reservation. I don't know if this is correct way to say in English, but you have to get some money for specific situations in your life that you don't expect. So I guess this is the easy way to say something related to investment. When you cannot, when you are able to don't spend all your money or all your salary, this is one thing. And the other, when you have acknowledge, I guess, to have a reservation, I guess.
Yeah, and it's uh something funny to think about because okay, we are saving money, so I can build my emergency reserve, but time is over. And for example, today I have 1,000 of real. The next year it's not the same price, the thing. So this is the reason uh the importance of to know how to invest because okay, you will still with the same money with the same quantity, but it doesn't have the same power of consuming. And what about you, Elton? How do you learn about investments, about your how to control your finances?
Well, I don't know. I don't have any specific knowledge about the financial organization or this kind of thing. But I just try the basic. I am trying to have some kinds of emergency amount for emergency situations, and I'm trying to planner better uh, my my accounts, my oh man, how can I say that? The- My bills in the case. So I believe that with that I can have uh, a better financial life. I can organize better myself, my my life in general, because with money you can improve your life as well. So sometimes I think that you need to think in this kind of aspect. Sometimes we are so focused in your professional life, in your study life, and we forgot this part of our life is very important as well. We need to think about some years ahead, because I I I don't know. I have nowadays. I think that. We don't need we can't just depend on the INSS when we get old, so we need to have our retired, I don't know how can I say that, but our retired money or something like that. So nowadays I think more about it, and I'm organizing myself. I have been organizing myself to follow these aspects.
Great. Yeah, it's something also important to discuss about because yeah, money is it's really hard to discuss about this topic, I think, because exactly because of this, because of it's basically step by step. Uh, you start to saving, so you learn how to invest, and then you start to think about your retirement because it's to me this last step is specifically hard because it's too much to the future. So I almost do not have a vision about future, what I will do, what I want to do, I will be. So it's a little bit hard to me to think about the future. So I'm almost 30. So I start to think about my retirement. I think, come on, I'm still young. Not that young, but I'm still. So yeah, it's hard to think about retirement. And what about you, Vinny? How do you learn about how to save money, how to control your money?
Well, um, the thinking about future is one key in that subject that the people don't realize about. Um, I said I grew up in a full family, and think about the future is or talk about future is not practiced in my infancy or childhood or my teenage years, and I don't learn thinking about future. Um, because that I didn't learn make plans, financial plans or orçamentos, I'm doing my budget. Okay. Um, well, um, I suffered uh, many times because I don't I didn't know now uh, how to handle money. Uh, I spend without know how much money I had in the bank account. I didn't control my bank account, and the bank called me, oh, the check, your check. I don't remember the word for
Outside?
sleep. Your sleep was devolved uh, because the lack of funds. E, uh, but I started to realize about these problems when I read the book uh, Poor Dad Rich Dad. And um, uh, when I had read this book, I I know that I don't know handle money. Uh, um, and the concept of paying me first was blow my mind. And but what is paying me first? Oh, is go to shopping and buy a, a better clothes, a new shirt, a new pants, you know, or take my wife and family go to a good restaurant, um, or buy a new car. Uh, and I think no, pay yourself first is separate amount the future. Yeah, is a part amount of money to your goal. And well, uh, I read the book. I realize about that, but uh, um, during almost 10 years to practice this entirely because the habits and the mindset is hard to change. You think, oh, I understand it. Ah, but you don't practice. And the money you look to the the budget and the uh, your account and oh no, I try again next month and you ends next month. Oh no, next month until 1 month. Oh, this month I can. Um, uh, and uh, how things that spend much time is much longer to do a result. You need a strong feeling, strong emotional effort to maintain, to sustain, and to achieve that. And because that, I give up many times and uh, again, again, again. Yeah. Well, today, because many years of reprogramming my mind, um, I I can control myself to say no when the thing is not important and maintain the focus on on our goals with the family.
Yeah, and it's really hard because our dreams, it's pretty common our dreams to be big. So oh, I want to buy a house. It costs um, um 5,000 real, uh 500,000 real. So okay, it starts to think about $5,000, 5,000. Jesus Christ, I hate numbers in English. 500,000. It's too much hard to me to think about achieve that money. So, oh, okay, it's not possible. So, uh, and when I start uh, to to create the habit to uh split this in small piece. So okay, I do not have this money right now, but I want to have this in 10 years. So how much I need to save per year? How much I need to save per month? So when I start to divide this piece by piece, I think it's become easier. But we do not do that. So this is the reason that it's too much hard. And guys, there is also something related to money that's also power. So some people think that money brings power. So uh, Ayla, do you uh, can money make people important? Can bring power to them?
Sorry, what the question?
And can make money people
Yeah.
important? Can money make people important?
Okay. Uh, um, I think, from my point of view, I think when people have so much money, they feel like so powerful. Uh, and because this, consider we live in a capitalism society and people have interest uh, uh, who has money and because this I think so I think uh, can make people important but uh, it's like a illusion because yeah, okay, you are important because you have money, but if you uh, if you lose uh, uh, your important gone gone, and it's I don't know, but I think yeah, I agree, but it can change. It can change. Uh, it depends on how good or bad you manage. You can manage your money. It's complicated. But yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah, it's a kind of illusion. People are interested in you just because of your money. And what do you think about this, Camila?
It's a good point, Leo, because when you say that people are interested in you because of your money, this is I think the worst thing when you have money. I don't know because I don't have for sure, or still, maybe one day. But of course, for me, the money can bring us this illusion related to importance, in my opinion. But if you have, I think you have to have some kind of knowledge how to deal with people and how to deal with your money. Because as you said, it's not a fix it, this can pass. So you need to know how to deal with the situation. And about the book that Vinicius said, in my opinion, should be obligate in the schools here, or I don't know, in another country, but here in Brazil, I think it's a really important book. I read this book only this year, and I know that it's a big challenge when you see that you are spending all of these years without to know how to deal, or how without to know how the importance that money has in your life. We say that we really know, but for sure we are not getting this so serious, in my opinion. So this could be a game changer if you read something that you makes you realize the importance of money, more than importance to be a powerful person, but the way that you are not um, so without any emergency reserve. So in my opinion, we have to understand and big and have baby steps. In my opinion, I think that's it.
Great. Um, I totally forgot the book. Please send on the chat to me again.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
name, I totally forgot the name. Uh, and Vinny, what do you think about this? Do you think that money makes people important?
I think this question uh, they captures this because it can be uh, look at your face important um, so, by what? Um, and I think the people can be can become uh, people important um, because the way that use it that much. Um, if this person use the wealth well and apply it to improve um, your environment, your city, your people, I think uh, uh, this men, women, um, uh, becomes important uh, because the effects of that house around me. Uh, here. Uh, when you think a person that because the amount of money uh, he feels the right to control another people, well, this is a wrong decision of him. And this is not important. It is really a guy that lost a good opportunity to make it. Make it.
Yeah, guys. And um, still talking about this sensation of power, of being important. Uh, there are many people who spend a lot of money to look like a rich person. So they have an iPhone, they use clothes, expensive clothes. They try to look like a rich person. So there are many people who who spend more money than they earn just to buy an iPhone, for example. And so, do you know, Camila, do you know anyone uh who try to pretend to who try to look like a rich person.
I'm not sure. I cannot remember a specific person right now, but of course, this is a so real in our society. Maybe you decide to have a cell phone instead of make a course, for example, or just save money. So this is related to be feel part of the group, I guess, in my opinion. uh, this is so sad because you just want to be part of something, in my opinion. Okay.
Yeah, and it's also I think this is a society problem because basically we are just accepted if we have something like that.
Or you
So
can
it's a
be judged, right? Or you can be judged for something that you don't have, for example.
yeah. And what about you, Aylan? Do you know anyone who spend lot of money to look like rich?
Um, yeah, I I knew someone. Uh, I've already knew someone in the past who spend a lot of money to look rich. Uh, I don't know, but it's uh, maybe because he want to show or to show. I don't know, but I think he want to show people he was an interesting guy. Uh, but I think it's complicated. I think maybe people uh, have this behavior. Maybe people are insecure, uh, or have or they have some uh, a false fake idea about uh, um, how can I say status. I think maybe because they matured. He guys, I knew he was younger, so maybe because he was a little immature, he thought uh, if he looking rich, uh, he could have a lot of friends, but it's another illusion, uh, at least for my opinion. Uh, and it's complicated, but I think there is some uh, how can I say, my gosh, um, people have insecurity, and yeah.
Yeah, and what I said, just remember myself of years ago. Because I was really insecure about it because I do not have money in that time. So I used it to take care a little bit more about how I look like. I have never money to buy expensive things. But for example, when I went to a shopping mall, I used it to use the shoes, a jeans or something like that. Today, I will with my Havaianas, and that's okay. I have no problem with this. So I use it to take care of a little bit more about my image. So it's it's the same, guys. And what about you, Vinny?
Yes, I know a guy that comes employed, uh, family was in difficult times. The kids doesn't have um, adequate clothes for school, and the church was giving food baskets. And when he received the money of payment of the nation of the company, they fired out an iPhone. And we we looked at him and asked, "Why, man?" Um, the answer was, "Well, I need to feel better because the situation, and I buy the phone."
Yeah, hard situation. So guys, to finish this conversation, I think that we can share some tips to how to manage our money. So, Camila, you are the professional here. So
I'm not,
please.
believe me, I'm not. For real, I'm not. But I think we could start to just control ourselves with the small things during the day, like espresso, for example, or just chocolate. This is a good point because in the end of the month, this could be a big amount. So this is the good way to only start, but this is a small step. I think this is going to be bigger, I guess.
Yeah, and it's really interesting because I said to my aunts that we are poor, so we do not use it for money to buy expensive things.
Yeah,
So if we need to save some money, it's not with something expensive. It's with our basic things. So yeah, it's a good start. Ayla, your tip, please.
My tip,
Yeah, please.
I don't know, I would say so. First of all, pay your debts, and before you buy, think, oh, I really can afford it. Yeah, because sometimes I see someone who prefer buy a iPhone than pay their bills, so I can't
yeah.
believe it.
You
How
will
about
not
you?
live in an iPhone. You need to pay your rent, the rent of your house. And Vinny, your tip, please.
Well, I think after the reach that to that, um, the very good book, not the most, but reading them, is Only My Secret of Babylonia. This is a very good book, very basic, and in the basic is the foundation to good practices to our life. And this book has many lessons that are fundamental to change.
Perfect. Now I have two books to read. Great, Vinny. Yeah, and mine, Jesus Christ, hard. Uh,
Don't say
I
it.
think
Let's be happy. Let's spend our money. Don't say that, Leo.
no, 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 no. I will say something really close to what Ayla said. But my tip is be careful about your credit card. I think that it's it's
Yeah.
a hard thing to control. We do
Yes.
not feel the sensation that we are losing our money. We just put it close to the machine and buy. So be careful. Be careful about your credit
When I
cards.
begin my transformation, the first step was looking at that tax.
Perfect.
I didn't use that tax for 15, 15 years.
Really?
No one. Just because I needed to change my mind. If we decided in our home, if we have money, if we need this, we pay all. Uh, we don't make installments anymore.
He's a professional, Leo, not me. See? He's a good example.
Another level, guys.
Yes.
So, guys, perfect. We need to finish this conversation, okay? So, have a great weekend. Enjoy, but try to save your money, okay? And that's it, guys. Have a great weekend and see you next Friday, okay?